What's going on, y'all? Back at you with another video. Just adjusting the camera here. Anyways, got off work early. Or got off of work early. Because we are getting some rain today. And there's actually a video I wanted to do a while back here, and I never got around to doing it. And then I just remember Marine X. He's got a YouTube channel. If you guys haven't seen it, definitely check it out. But Marine X actually just did a video on the same topic, which kind of reminded me, and I just wanted to kind of do my video as far as my thoughts on it. So anyways, but I did a video back on the survival kits. Why do I have survival kits and the different kind of survival kits for different situations. So I was thinking about doing a video on the flashlights and different lights and options and stuff for different situations, which Marine X just did his. I think it came out last week. And the different lights he has and what he uses them for. Now, the thing with Marine X is he's big on his flashlight. He's really big on AA, AAA flashlights. He wants battery flashlights. That way he can replace the batteries. You know, you always have batteries, and you can always find batteries and those lights, and you can always find a lot of flashlights that use AA, AAAs. So that's kind of his thing on flashlights. He's like really big on it. He's not real big on rechargeable flashlights, which I understand where he's coming from, but I'm actually the opposite. I like rechargeable. I always have plenty of power banks and solar power and a power, a power station to charge all my electronics and stuff. And flashlights is one of them, because majority of my lights are rechargeable. Now I do have some flashlights that do take batteries, which are the cheaper lights. And that's kind of how I look at it as far as lights go. Your cheaper lights are going to be the battery ones, AA, AAAs, but your rechargeables are going to be your more higher end flashlights. And at the end of the day, they have better batteries, it's a better light, more lumens, and just all around just a better flashlight or light in general. So that's why I lean towards a rechargeable. Plus, you can charge it, anytime with different sources and different power sources. So, if you don't have batteries and you run out of batteries and you can't get more batteries, then your flashlights don't work. With the rechargeable, the batteries are gonna last longer, and as long as you have solar and you get the sun, you can charge those flashlights up. So you're always gonna have continuous light. So, anyways, but just to start off with like self-defense or EDC. I always recommend, there's two different options. Now for me, an EDC flashlight, I don't just carry a flashlight to have a flashlight. I use a flashlight every day. I would never leave home without having a flashlight on my EDC, my person. Never. I mean, I can't count how many times I use a flashlight. I mean, I always use a flashlight. Now for me, I want a strike bezel on my EDC light, and that's because I don't want to just have it for a flashlight, but I also want to have it for self-defense. Now the Black Scout Survival version 3, I've already shown this. This does have the strobe feature on it, so all I gotta do is press that button when I take it out, and I can get the strobe. And then I also have the stainless steel strike bezel. The other good thing about the Black Scout Survival, the strike bezel can come off. So if I was going to go on a plane, go do some security or whatever, the checkpoint or security, the metal detectors and all that good stuff, I could take it off, and I always wear it like this, like it's a ring, and then I can have the flashlight here and I can get through security with it. Also, Black Scout always includes a red lens cover that you can screw on here, and then you have the red lens option for night vision and low visibility light. So, but for me, EDC has to have a strike bezel because it's also for self-defense, not just for light. But another great option, which the Black Scout is rechargeable, another great option for EDC here, which I just showed these. Trying to figure out which one's which side. That's the. If I was gonna carry a ED, or if I was gonna go with a different option as far as the EDC flashlight, without the self-defense option, this would be the light I would carry for EDC. And this is the new Black Scout Survival EDC flashlight. This is a BSS W1. This is put out by Through Night. It does have a pocket clip. This is the brand new one I bought, so I don't have the pocket clip on here. But the great thing, I guess I'm going to put it on. Might as well put the pocket clip on. Gotta have my clip on my flashlight, man. Just saying right now, I have two of these. I have one in my get home bag, and then I have this one here. This I keep in my emergency blackout bag for emergency and hurricane. My hurricane kit, blackout bag, whatever you want to call it. That's where I got this one. This is a brand new one. Now the great thing about this one, this is a great EDC flashlight, lightweight. Small, compact, keep it in your pocket. Do get a pocket clip with it. And the other great thing is you can use this as a headlamp. So you have the headlamp option on your EDC light all the time. So that's always a good feature. That's a brand new clip, boy. Let's see if I can get this bad boy on there. The other one wasn't too hard to get on. As far as this has got the reverse clip. Damn, boy, I'm trying to get this thing on here. Don't you just love? I got the hat on so I could show the reverse clip on here. But man, this one is really tight. Anyways, like that's like snug on there. Let's see if we can loosen this bad boy up a little bit. Where'd I do my blade? I took my knife off, didn't I? I got my knife. Anyways, I'm gonna see if I can kind of work this pocket clip out a little bit, because that is just ridiculous. Oh yeah, this is also magnetic too, so that's an awesome feature. With my EDC, with the stripe bezel, the version 3, you don't have that option. So this is a great EDC light for like everyday handyman stuff around the house. I mean, this would be my go-to EDC light if I wasn't gonna have that self-defense option. So trying to see if I can get on the bill here, y'all, because there we go. Good lordy. Anyways, but anyways, this is a great EDC EDC flashlight right here. I would definitely highly recommend this, because this does your everyday stuff. I mean, you got your headlamp, if you're working on your vehicle, or you're outside working or doing whatever and you need a headlamp, you got, you can turn it into a headlamp. If you're working on it's magnetic, so if you're under the hood, you can clip it on here. If you're changing a tire on your car, you can clip it on the car and get the light. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. Through Night, I believe they still have these, but this is an awesome EDC light. And honestly, like I said, if I didn't carry the stripe bezel, the version 3 Black Scout, this would be my EDC light right here. And then for the price point, I think these are going for like 30 bucks. I mean, that's not bad. It is rechargeable, and it's just an awesome light. So to me, that's a great EDC flashlight right there. If you want something small, lightweight, and more compact without the self-defense option, that would be the light you want to go with. I just don't see having any other light. I mean, and Through Night's a great company as far as the company goes. But, most people, an EDC light, that's all you need right there. For me, I'm all about self-defense. I like having multiple self-defense options. And I got the flute pouch here from Black Scout. which you can't get these anymore. But you know, this is on my belt, and that's how I like to do it. And if I didn't have that option, this would be, you know, what I would do. Now, is there other cheaper lights? I think Marine X for EDC, he likes, you know, like the small little stream lights, like the pin ones and stuff. He likes to have those for like EDC and stuff. But I'd rather have something like this than that stream light, because this has more capabilities and more options as far as using it. And I can't see carrying a stream light just for a flashlight. But then you don't have the magnetic part, and it doesn't go as a headlamp. So just don't get it. You might as well go with this for 30 bucks, whatever. You can't beat that. But anyways, those are the EDC and self-defense type lights. And that's why I have those. Now, other self-defense light too, as far as your pistol goes, I really love this Olight. This is the one I keep on my PPQ. That's mounted on there on my home defense pistol. And this is the rechargeable Olight. Awesome light here as far as your pistol goes. You know, you just easily attach it on, you know, put it on the rail, it's good to go, and you got your light. So I really love this for self-defense. I do have the Olight Lantern, which is an awesome lantern, a little pricey. I got a good deal on mine. A lot of people thought it was too much, but I got a good price on mine. And I also have one of the Olight Christmas bulb lights, which is great for disaster, like for a blackout bag. It's a great light to have for emergencies. You know, if the power goes down, it's an awesome light to have for a whole room, to light up a room or go into the bathroom, you know, whatever you need it for. It's a great little light to have for emergency situations. So, but I do have several Olights. Olight is another good company, and they have all types of different lights, but you're going to pay for them. But that rechargeable feature that they have with the magnet, and it just clips onto the cable, that's a sweet way to charge up rechargeable flashlights. I mean, that's the other thing about rechargeable flashlights with Olight. I mean, that's an awesome feature, and I really love that. So easy. So it's hard to beat that. So we got EDC, we got self-defense. You know, let's talk about emergency. You know, my blackout bag, I have headlamps in there. I have different kinds of flashlights in my blackout bag. I do have the EDC flashlight I was just talking about, Black Scout. I also keep this is the headlamp by Black Scout by Through Night that they just came out with. Awesome headlamp, rechargeable. If you're gonna buy a headlamp, this is the one to buy. You know, you can go get the cheap ones. You know, if you want to get the cheap ones, that's fine. But this one right here, if you're gonna get a good, decent headlamp for a good price, Through Night, the Black Scout one is an awesome headlamp. Can't say enough about this. Another cool thing about a headlamp, you know, a lot of people wear them on their head, but Jack did a video, I think I talked about this before. It was like a little tip that he gave. You know, instead of wearing the headlamp on your head, you can take it and put it on your leg and wear it around your thigh. That way you're not blinding everybody when you got your headlamp on. And then while you're walking, especially if you're outside, you know, you can adjust this to where it's pointing down at the ground, and you can see what's lit up on the ground, but also at the same time not blinding all your buddies or, you know, your family and everything. So, you know, it's awesome to have a headlamp. I mean, you should always have a headlamp, period. And you can wear it, you know, that way, or you can wear it on your head if you're working on something, if you're underneath the hood. A headlamp is an awesome feature. And the Black Scout one, the Through Night one, is a great headlamp right here. Now, I keep that in my blackout bag for emergencies. So that's where this one's at. See if I can get this bad boy back in here now. Gotta move all the packaging. I do have two of these. Sorry, y'all. Battery's going low. Do got two of the Black Scout headlamps, and I got two of the EDC, but those are in my Black Scout or my blackout bag for Hurricane. And then these are just some cheaper headlamps I have here for my wife and the kids. And I think this one we got in the Nomadic. I think it's put out by that Sun company. But a great headlamp for on a cheap budget is the Energizer ones. Definitely highly recommend these. They do have the red light option on there. But if you're going to go with a cheaper headlamp, the Energizer ones I'd highly recommend. And then these do have, I think, maybe AA or AAA batteries in them. So these are my battery lights. This one by Sun Company is, I believe, rechargeable. Yeah. So, but if you're gonna go with cheap headlamp, I would go with the Energizer, just because of it's a good company, good name, and they're also batteries. So you have a battery headlamp that you can change out. The other thing I keep in my blackout bag for light are lanterns. Now I have two of these. These are put out by Untitled. These are great little lanterns here, and they do run off batteries. I believe these are AA or AAAs that are in them. I think it's AAA. But anyways, these are some other battery lights that I have. I do have another lantern over here that's put out by a different company that I keep there to go, my go-to. If the power goes out, I can grab it. But these stay in my blackout bag, and I do have them in the box still, and I do have two of these. But these are great for 360-degree lights, and they run on batteries, and they're cheap, and they don't cost a lot. Untitled is a good company. They make good products and good gear, so highly recommend them as far as the cheaper option. Some other lights that I keep in the blackout bag for lighting is oh, okay, I was gonna say, what is this bag? Are these. I love these little solar lights here, these solar little lanterns. These really come in handy and really good. Actually, I just remember something too. This bag right here that we have, we got this in the Nomadic, and the cool thing about this bag is you can put your headlamp in here and then turn it on, or put any type of light you got, and then at night it illuminates the bag, which you can't really see because the sun's out. But anyways, you turn your headlamp on, and then this is a good way to illuminate or to light up a room, using this bag, and then you can hang this, and this is great. So that's why I have that bag in the blackout bag, because they put the headlamp on and set this out, and then it'd be a good way to light up a room without blinding everybody. So that's why they have these bags, and that's what they're used for. And I keep my headlamps in there. That joker's bright. Okay. Anyways, so forgot about that feature there, but that's why it's in my blackout. But back to these. These little solar lights are awesome. Compact, packable. Open them up, and then great to have. You can hang them. They do have a hanger, and just awesome solar lights to have. You should always have some type of solar lights in your household, or in your kits, or in your emergency kits, especially in your blackout bag. I really like this one. This was kind of the newer one we got from Nomadic, which is basically the same thing, but this has the wick-free, wax-free, flame-free. Candles have officially been reinvented. I was reading the back there. Anyways, this is the candle light option, like these. And this has the solar inflatable light, candle, night light, and lantern. So this is great for at night. I really love this because, if it was a SHTF type situation and, we're bugging in, we're going to have all the windows closed off, everything basically blacked out as far as windows go and everything. And I don't want people knowing that we're in here. So, in a SHTF situation, this is a great light to have. You still have lighting, but you have the candle lighting. It is rechargeable, also solar, and or solar. I don't think these are rechargeable. I don't believe so. I think they're just solar. But anyways, awesome option for that. I really like that. And this is great too to have outside, camping or whatever, car camping. Cool light to have around the campsite, and just a nice low, or in your tent, you can turn this on. It's just a nice candlelight option feature. So, but great to have in a blackout and emergency type situation. Now, as far as cheap lights go, which I keep these in my blackout bag, these are the Harbor Freight flashlights. You got you a crank one here, and then you got you a battery one here. I'm not for sure as far as the batteries go. I have multiple of these. I think I got like at least 2 or 3 of these hanging around. But these are great. I really like this because it has the hook on it. So you can hang this, you know, if you were going to the bathroom, the power's out, you could use this, and it's got the 2 different lights on it. You know, you got the bulbs up front, and then you got this one to light up the room. So I really like these for that option, for emergencies and a blackout type situation, lights out or whatever, power's off. But anyways, these are great for hurricane season. These are kind of the go-to ones that I would grab, you know, during hurricane season. And then you got the crank, which is always a great option to have some crank flashlights. Now I have emergency radios that's in my EMP bag, EMP kit, where I have my Olights at, and then also my power station. But I do have the emergency radio that has the light on it and has the crank feature on it, so I do have that. But this is in the blackout bag. Quick, easy way to get to a light, crank it up, and have some lighting. So these are cheap ways, Harbor Freight, you know, to have those type of lights. So those are always a good feature. Smaller lights. This is one that we got Nomadic. I think Night Eyes puts this out, but this is a great little small type flashlight, and does have a lot of different options and features on it. And it's got these little legs on it. I think they call it like the spider light, but you can adjust these legs anyway, and you got the backs there to make this stand, or you can use it as a book light. This is great. You know, the power's out and you're reading a book. You could have this and then set this up, you know, to read a book or whatever. Also great for camping. You know, you can hang it up in your tent, you know, put it on your pack. I keep this in my blackout bag. Awesome little light to have. These do have the smaller batteries, I believe, that they run off on. The little CR, was it 20 CR22s? I forget the numbers on them, which I have some put away in the blackout bag. I got batteries in there. But anyways, great little lights to have, you know, especially reading. Barely! Austin, calm down. Another good one is I have is the Nightcore. I think it's Nightcore company, the little small little the Nightcore tube, I think they used to call them or whatever. That was kind of one of my first EDC lights I used to have on my person. Those are also another great option. Another good thing to have with your lighting are candles. Should always have some candles in your emergency disaster kit. Candles are, these are the 100-hour candles. I believe I got this from Patriot Pantry back when I bought my freeze-dried food from them, and they had these on there, so I did pick these up. Yeah, but these are the 100-hour candles, and I've always kept them in the bubble wrap to keep them protected. They are in like a plastic case or whatever, a plastic container, so they, you know, don't break too easy. But I've kept them wrapped, never used them. We have plenty of candles. My wife loves candles, so we got candles for days. She's a Bath and Body Works fanatic, you know, always at Bath and Body Works. So we got so much soap stocked up and candles stocked up, I don't have to worry about candles. But these are for long term. If we needed these, like I said, it's 100-hour candles. I got 2 of them, so I got 200 hours worth of light of candles. These are another great option as far as lighting goes for emergencies, but I do keep these in my blackout bag. But another different kind of lighting source, different kind of lights, not just flashlights. And then this one is just my new EDC. This is the version 4 Black Scout Survival by Through Night. I did a video showing this, so if you want to go check out the video, you can go see it. But this is an awesome flashlight. This is my #1 flashlight out of all of them. But I kind of got this on the back burner, put away, because I'm still rocking the version 3. Still doing me good. But I got version 4 ready when I need it. this kind of might be my SHTF flashlight, EDC light, in a, you know, that type of situation. I might want to go ahead and switch to this one, just because this has 2,500. This puts out 2,500 lumens. This one only puts out, I think, 1,600 lumens. So I got more lumens on here. Plus the strike bezel is stainless steel. The strike bezel on this is also stainless steel, but it's blacked out. So, you know, and it's got that desert tan color on it. But this would be my EDC flashlight and SHTF, just because it puts out more lumens, and with the darker strike bezel on it, you know, I could hide the strike bezel more. For me, keeping all in a situation like that, all my self-defense tools I want to have on me, but I don't want to be visible to other people. I don't want people to know to have them, and you know, I want to have the surprise of attack. You know, something was happen or something bad was going to happen or whatever. So anyways, that's kind of the way I look at it. But guys, I just those are different lights, different flashlights. I just kind of wanted to go over my thoughts and views and why I have all these lights and what kits I have them in and why I do it. Definitely make sure, to me, lighting flashlights is very important. So, you know, always make sure you have that option, and there's just different lights for different situations. And got your headlamps here, but definitely have plenty of lighting, because I tell my wife all the time, it's, you know, real important. You know, she's always like, why are you buying flashlights? You know, like, I bought 2 more of these, and she's like, you already got 2, why'd you buy 2 more? Because these are backup, and these are for you and the kids, you know, so we got plenty for all of us. And you know, it's always important to have plenty of lighting, and also different options. You know, make sure you got some solar ones, so you can charge your lights in solar. You know, in hurricane season, we lose power. These lights are going outside during the day, and they're going to be charging, and at night we're going to be using them. I will be using these more than I'll be using my battery flashlights, because I want to save the batteries on them. And then I got my rechargeable ones, which I can recharge these all the time. So I'll be going to my rechargeables before I'll be using my battery ones. My battery ones will actually probably be the last lights I will have in a long period SHTF situation, where my rechargeable batteries went out on me. Now all I got is the, you know, and the solar ones aren't working. Now all I got is my battery, AA, AAA flashlights, you know, lights and stuff. So those are like my last option type flashlights. And then conserve the batteries that I have and keep them. And then that'll be like my last lighting source when all this fails. Which, you know, I don't ever have to worry about lighting, as long as they don't get wet. But I keep a lot of my stuff sealed up. And my EMP bag is not just a Faraday bag, but it's also a dry bag. So everything in there is protected from the weather. We get a lot of rain down here in the summer, and then during hurricane season, you know, if there was a flood, I want to make sure all that stuff in there is protected, waterproof and Faraday proof in case of an EMP, but mainly waterproof. And that's why I have all those more expensive lights in that EMP kit. A lot of this stuff's cheap. If it does get wet, you know, the house gets flooded, you know, I'm not losing a lot of money, you know, except for, you know, and these aren't a whole lot of money either, but still, I just want to make sure these I don't have to worry about too much. You know, they get wet, still good. So anyways, guys, that's my thoughts on lights and why I have them, different lights I have, different situations. Just kind of want to do this video talking about that, like I did the survival kits. And go check out Marine X. He has some great lights on there. Like I said, he likes AA, AAA type flashlights. But he had a lot of good flashlights on there for a good price that you can get on Amazon. They're cheaper lights, but they get the job done. For me, I'd like to spend a little bit more money on different type lights that I know is going to last for the long haul, and lights I can bet my life on. So, which is Black Scout and Through Night. So, anyways, but I hope everybody's good. I had some other videos I was going to do, and I was trying to think. Oh yeah, I'm going to be ordering some food from Nutrient Survival. I still haven't ordered yet. I was waiting for a couple things, but definitely stock up on food. There is so much talk about food shortages and prices on food going up and all this stuff, and it's kind of scary because, you know, they always say, was that 9 meals away from anarchy? Like, you know, we're always 9 meals away from everything going crazy. And yeah, if there was ever a shortage on food and people couldn't get food, yeah, things would get bad real quick. So anyways, but take care, God bless. Hope everybody's good, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers. Yingling, the best.